we took the trailer out earlier on. There was very little snow on the ground. The roads were fairly clear, and we hooked it up to my Ducati. And we actually took it around the block. We rode about 10 miles in total, and it was different than we expected it to be. There was a few little issues with it. So initially it handled okay. It's a little heavy, and because it's a single wheel trailer, it's a little tippy. Slow speed maneuvering is it's okay. It's a little bit wobbly as you're trying to go around a corner because you're trying to balance a bike and a trailer, and as they're driving down the road, they're both trying to balance, and especially at slow speed maneuvering. Part of the problem we found, which I'll explain a little later, is that when you turn the bike at slow speed, so you get a sharper turn or a sharper angle between the trailer and the bike, it actually tries to tip the bike over to the outside of the corner. So you have to actually lean the bike in to compensate for the trailer tipping it out, which is somewhat problematic, and it creates a fairly unstable maneuvering situation. So the other problem we had was the swing arm flexes more than we wanted it to, or the hind joints allow for it to flex, so that the whole thing tends to, if this is a swing arm, it tends to go like this, sort of. And so what happens is, if you have the bike here and the trailer here, they don't move perfectly like this. They move kind of like, they wobble. This one wobbles a little bit going down the road, the trailer does. And so what happens is your handlebars start to do this type of thing as you're going down the road, and it's actually somewhat unnerving. And I found it fairly difficult to ride. I'm not the best rider in the world, but I try pretty hard to do a pretty good job, and it's difficult. We feel it's actually dangerous, so we're going to end up changing our design, unfortunately. And what we're going to end up doing is going to do a two-wheel design. And we'll talk about that, how we're going to make the changes and what exactly we're going to do next here.